most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as we get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners and the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners with the whole field in behind. Another Owen leads them through 1 already. Davison and Sinisa wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Allen. And the Rowan was the finally at the front already as well. Phase there, Katakazinas.
Yes, he did.
Laboring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go around a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. They're not going to stop. Shen Ratcliffe by now as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway, James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it. I think it was him off of Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punched him straight into the wall on the left hand.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. We are here tonight at round 6 at the amazing venue that is no more, ORAN Park. This is the way we keep the legacy alive, and the boys out there in the GR86s, yes, are in their wet weather gear. No one will be using dries tonight, I think. I think it's predicted to be wet all the way through. Maybe the boys will surprise us with a bit of wet, dry, wet. But either way, it's going to be spectacular because this place gets really greasy, and we have just under 40 cars on track. A few were chickened out by the rain, but let's have a quick look while we're finishing warm-up stage for the qualifying and have a look at the standings for this season. It's been very, very close in all categories. Ashley Glover is leading, or not that close for the AMs, is leading by Rogue Racing Australia by 162 points, so he's had an absolute pearler. Brent Wassell had a great week last week at 211 points. The privateer Wayne Edwards from Webb Racing in third place, a further 100 and so points behind. Shane Newens from Mueller Racing is a further, 18 or something like that? No, 5 points behind. So not too far apart between them from the second to fourth place. And then we start coming down to Greggy Johnson from Team Greg in fifth, Joseph Black, Koala Cartel in sixth, David Bowman from Team Pear Shaped in seventh, Brad Dines from Giant Tunes in eighth, Stephanie Piccoli from Apex League in ninth place, and Brendan Soper from Webb Sim Racing in 10th. Actually quite a very close grid up the top end for those boys. In the Pro-Am, Stevie Daniels Jr., we interviewed him last night with a win in the Open Wheelers last night, so great bit of work. Excuse me. He is leading by 4 points from Thomas Sonny Cena from the SLM Motorsports team. Not too far ahead of them is, not too far ahead of Chris Tomlin. These boys are from the LCR boys. They are on 339 points. Excuse me, an 80-odd point deficit there. Max Donnelly from NZR is in the fourth place, just a little bit behind Mr. Tomlin, fighting for that final spot in third. Elliot D from Team Pear-Shaped Racing is in fifth. Jacob McIntyre in sixth, Liam Amos seventh, all from the Sim Racing Brotherhood. Jacques Swanpool from the SLM Motorsports team in eighth, Tyler Sheaf from the SLM Academy in ninth, Joshua King from Team SRW Motorsports in 12th place, Mark Snow from the SLM Academy in 11th place, Kevin Wakefield from LCR Esports in 12th, Mark Cochran from Apex Esports League in 13th, Andrew Lydon from the Kittens Racing team in 14th, Cameron Hardwick SLM 15th, and Ryan Price, one of our admins, in 16th place. So the top end of that ladder is very, very close. And here it is as feisty as hell. With the points up to grab, I'll have to, Mr. Watson, can you have a check what the layout is for tonight? Because I forgot to have a look while we're doing this. Cole Ridley is leading out there, 670 points. He's only 26 points ahead of James Dorr from the Koala Cartel. Kyle Laidman from Team SRW Motorsports is a further 33 points, 633, only a point behind. Now, if you do remember, Cole did that move that got him pushed all the way back by iRacing. That cost him some critical amount of points. He would be probably leading this series if that didn't happen at this point, which makes it very tough for him coming through with 3 rounds to go. Douglas Gowers from SLM FTR is on 619 points. He is a further, whatever that point is, that looks like 14 points ahead of Cruz McVie, and then followed by Greggy Cook from Project 36 in 6th. Trevor Mortimer from Rogue Racing, who's worked his way up, is in 7th. 8th place, Mitchie Noble from the Sim Racing Brotherhood at 501 points, but 169 points away from Kyle Ridley. Carter Dines is up there in the top 10 from Dine Tune Racing in 9th, and Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel rounds off the top 10. He's sitting on 466 points. That's about 100 and whatever it is. 220, 204 points, whatever it is. I can't quite see those numbers there, a bit too small. But then we've got followed through there in 11th place Shane Doyle, 12th place Jacob Trainer, 13th Daniel Byrne as the rain goes away. Ooh. 14th place Sammy Kudakazinos, 15th Callum Hodgkinson, 16th Wade Reynolds, 17th Ray Oliver, 18th place Davey Gallo, 19th place Davey Clark, and in 20th place Liam Jensen. So the battle is still hot to trot. The title fight is very close in all categories, and it's going to be very interesting how it pans out. Welcome to the room and a big g'day to Mr. Watson. Welcome to Oran Park, mate.
Yeah, I gotta make a complaint here, Sinka. We've been robbed. We've been bamboozled. I was promised rain. Look at that. It's
I know.
Dry.
What the hell is going on with that?
That is. I am. Oh.
Not happy?
Well,
Jan? Not happy.
Yeah. It probably is the worst thing because this track isn't exactly the easiest in the drive. This track is, like you said, unfortunately, it has gone the way of the Dodo and many other phenomenal circuits. No longer exists. This is the moto layout. You see right there, it's taken that little kind of cut through, which is quite interesting. This track is narrow. There's not a whole lot of phenomenal passing zones. You're gonna have to make your own moves here, and it's not gonna be interesting. It's not gonna be easy. And turn one, it always felt like no matter what I've driven here, it never feels like you have any sort of rear grip going into turn one, and it always feels like you're always carrying way too much speed than you think you are. And so that's definitely going to be something to keep an eye on here, especially with the track that the rain is no longer raining, but this is still a pretty damp track, so this is going to be an issue for qualifying and probably race 1 and possibly race 2.
Yeah, it's going to throw the spanner in the works here. I think it's going to surprise a few people because you can just see on the front tyres and rear tyres just a little bit of spray off there. So the track isn't completely dry, and in some parts of it, it is a little bit wetter than others. The puddles are going to be there for a bit of surprise as well in some of the corners, especially the places that are holding water, like right, that spot there was really holding some water in. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these boys navigate the puddles. And the question is going to be, are they going to be there for the heat as well? So some spectacular bit of dry, little bit of loosey-goosey everywhere at the moment. The rear ends are travelling on some of these guys. And I just saw someone in the background take a bit of a shortcut as well. But this track, it's got some nuances in it which are really tough. The last corner is really tough to get right with all the way the undulation finishes, getting it to the right point, getting the right apex, using the full width, but also people entering the pits entrance in that spot. We've seen a lot of incidents come across that. And as you mentioned, first corner, that is always going to be tough no matter whether it's wet or dry. That's always tough to get the balance right and get the amount of pacing. You're either too hot or too cold, but some of these boys just drift it through there. Oh, as we mentioned, the drifting.
Like so.
Like so, as Hodgkinson does a great little job and shows us how the rear end backs out of these little cars. And with the new sprightly setup of them, it's that looks like they're handling it really well.
Absolutely. And you know, this is totally a new thing we're watching with everyone dealing with a drying track and not sure what tire to be on. Certainly not something we saw just a couple weeks ago, and certainly didn't end interesting and have a whole lot of stuff happening. Certainly not giving any drivers PTSD of a 1,000-car pile up at Sandown.
There still is a couple out there on wets, man. Swamppool, Trainer, Tomlin, and Nuans are all on wets still out there, so they're having a bit of a crack to see how it goes with all that sort of stuff. But
fool me
we'll
once,
surely see.
shame on you. Fool me twice, Shame on you.
Exactly.
Can't fool me again. How
Yeah.
the hell Kurt Busch said it?
It's the strategies was a great part of the racing last week, wasn't it? The wet and the dry. A few people hitting a few purple sectors. You can just see them in the bottom screen. I've thought I'd include all four this time. They might be a bit hard to read on that lower screen, so I might have to just go to the two. But the times are already starting to set with Brent Wassel surprising us again, mate. Up the pointy end again. What the hell was that? That's 2 weeks in a row he's doing exceptionally well in qualifying. Kyle Ridley up there. He had a tough qualifying last week. Stevie Daniels Jr. is up there as well. Kyle Lavery is there. We expect him to be in there. Callum Hodgkins a little bit higher than we expect. Dougie Gowan's a bit lower than we expect. Same as Cookie. Cookie's in 7th at the moment. Where are some of the usual regulars with pace? Thomas Cooley looks like he's struggling down the back a little bit.
Yeah, this is
Daniel
incredible.
Byrne.
We have an AM on provisional poll. Stop the count.
Exactly. It's like, let's just hit it, bang. So what's the format for tonight, mate? I didn't get a chance to look at that tonight.
30-30.
30-30. Oh, nice. So it'll be a top 10 road, reverse top 10 after the 30. 30 is a good, I think, is a good timeline for this track. I wonder if they've put any fuel mods in here for them to go in a bit earlier. We don't usually drive this version with that little chicane through there, which is going to make it a bit tougher. Yep, he's called that in. He's called that in straight away. So they'll probably have a look at that at some point. 124. Who was 124?
Amos.
Oh, Leon Amos. Yeah. And there's on screen at the moment Mr. Mortimer with the 247. Bottom screen we have got Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel and a few boys setting. Joey Black setting some good green sectors at the moment. Is he gone? Yes, he's gone. He's just up to 13th place, so he has moved up a little bit. Cruz McVee has just set the fastest lap in that last lap we watched on the bottom screen. He has got him 7:1:15:566. Lavery has moved up a little bit as well to 3rd place. Kyle Ridley, Daniel Byrne, Dave Gallo, all the fast boys are starting to come up to the pointy end. Cookie is in the top 8 as well now too. There's a few more. Jacob Trainer, we're waiting to see how he goes. Who else? Carter Dines, we know, is capable, very capable of the top 10 as well. I'm scrolling down. Brad Dines, Joshua King, Snowy. So they're all starting to get some times in, and the track is full as.
Oh. Something on the final corner.
Yeah. 38 on track at the moment, people. 38 on track. So that is spectacular out there. There's probably 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 38 on track, yep. And tonight we've got downstairs, a lot of purples there. Cruz McVee, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 5th and 6th sectors, all purple. So he's starting to set a better time. He's got faster again, 1:15:120. He's only being Brent Wassel by, 3 100ths at the moment. So not too far between them at all. The gap to Daniel Byrne is only 5/10. Gowan's is not far behind him as well. He's only like 4 100ths behind Daniel Byrne. So Gowan's Mr. Consistency out there at the moment. Tomlin, Tyler Sheaf, all greens coming through. Hardwick, Jacques Swanpools, they're all getting personal bests now. They're all starting to get a bit more confident. We are down to the last 5 minutes coming up. A little bit of wet tyres. I don't know if I'd be touching those puddles like McVee just did then through the normal, but he did surprise us in a massive way, being on dry tyres. The alternate setup compared to everyone else that was in the top 10 and come out and won that final race last week in the rain.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was a bit concerned like you were until I saw it was Cruz, and I was like, all right, carry on. You don't have to worry about him. He's he's going to be okay.
Yeah, he slides that thing through butter, man. He's He's gone up next level. His performance in the wet on dry tyres last week was absolutely probably the drive of the season so far. Jacob Trainer's just got himself up in the top 5 where we expect him. So the top 10 guys are all there and thereabouts. Mortimer is sitting in 12th at the moment. We expected him to be a bit higher. Where else? Anyone else that's sort of slagging in the back? Mitchy Noble's having an off night tonight. We expect him around 8th and 10th, somewhere around there. There's a few. Oh, see, he got caught up on that. He got caught up on the edge of the road just then. Did you see that? It's sort of like right where the mud sort of finishes. There's a little bit of a lip there. He got caught on that.
I was watching the Carlin's cars having issues.
Oh, up against the wall. Thomas Cooley. It's going to cost me a few tenths. Sorry, mate. Where were you going? You're watching the Carling boys. They are doing what Carling boys do.
I think that we might have had some Carlin on Carlin violence there, actually.
Oh, yeah, they were at the top of the bridge. It looks like a few panels are falling off, I just saw then. Oh, hang on.
Wayne Edwards.
For car 117.
Yeah, that was what Amos radioed in.
Yep.
Yeah, let it roll a little bit too much.
Might get Cobes downstairs to reach out to race control to see if the race control thing is working.
It is.
It is working. Good.
Yeah, they tested
there it is. There, yes, it is working. Yeah, cool. Oh, it just doesn't come up when we're in a split screen. That's right. Steve just, it's Dory here, not Steve. The memory just comes and goes. Carter Dines up in the top 3. At the moment, that's what we expect from Mr. Dines. Lately, he's been showing some really good pace. Gowan's in 4th. So, ladies and gents, at the moment, the top 10 looks like this. Cruz McVie from the Koala Cartel, Brett Wassell, Privateer, Carter Dines Racing, Dougie Gowans, SLM, Kyle Lavery, Team SRW Motorsports, Stevie Daniels, LCR, Kyle Ridley, SLM, Jacques Swanpool, I think Swanpool is SLM as well, Trev Mortimer, Rogue Racing, Daniel Byrne from Carling's Motorsport. Oh, White Knuckle Racing, Sean Doyle, who had a spectacular run last week, has just popped up into 10th place. Trev Mortimer into 9th as well, which has pushed Daniel Berman and Jacob Trainer into 11th and 12th. These starts on this track are going to be very, very important, especially because it's going to be limited passing opportunities. At the first few laps here, maybe a bit so, but once they get into that snake, it's going to be a bit harder. But you know what? They seem to surprise us sometimes. We'll see what happens. McVie has just set a 1:14.573, 6 tenths faster than Brett Wassell.
Yeah, we're so close to an AM pole, but man, Cruz is just putting up some obscene lap times.
Yeah, there is. A few people in the chat there. Evening, chaps. Good luck, everyone, especially son, Sean Doyle. Shibby's out there. Welcome back, Shibby. Haven't seen you for a while. They're not as easy as you remember them, but they are one of the easier cars to drive. Did I see Pricey out there? He is on the list. I haven't seen him do a lap yet, though. I think he might have chickened out. No, he has done a lap of 1:17.243. So he's out there in 31st place. Go Piccoli, Mark Cochran, and will it be wet one or will it be dry one? I don't know. We'll see what the boys have programmed. We'll see what happens because it flicks over to the next day when the race starts. But we are down to the last 54 seconds, peeps. It's meant to be dry, wet in 40-minute race. Ooh. There you go. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Mr. Cochran is one of the admins, so he'd have the inside runnings on that. But boys are still fighting for those last few seconds as the clock's about to tick over. Here is Jacques Swampole coming around the final corner. Let's see if he can improve. Carter Dine's got himself a purple in one of the sectors. Swampole is coming across. Who's following him through? 1, 2, and 3. Let's see if there's any increases in their times. No, it looks like most of them pit. Stevie Daniels is... What? Stevie Daniels, LCR, is in 3rd place, mate. What a cracking move. Yeah, he's just come back up the pointy end in the last few laps there. That's spectacular. He has got some pace in the last few weeks, hasn't he?
Absolutely. Heck of a lap.
Yeah. but no one has got into the 14s. It looks like the McVie is becoming the wet weather specialist. So cracking bit of pace there he has. We'll have a look at the lineup as I just adjust my screen. There you go, ladies and gents. Cruz McVie sets up the fastest lap pole position for the Koala Cartel with a 1:14.573. He has got the front row beside Brent Wassell from Axiom as an AM. Wassell is up the pointy end. What a way to go. Stevie Daniels is a pro-am from LCR in the second row besides Carter Dines from the Dine Tunes team. Dougie Dowens in the third row beside Mitchy Noble. Dougie's got the SLM FTR slash teammates down there. Mitchy Noble from SRB. In the fourth row, Daniel Byrne from the Carling Motorsports team beside Kyle Lavery. Lavery's had a bit of a tough night, mate. He needs to get a wriggle on if he wants to get that title fight back. He is in the fourth row. Fifth row is Davey Gallo from the Dine Tune team. No, that's not right. Davey Gallo is from the Carling team. We'll have to get one changed. And Jacob Trainer from SRB in the fifth row. As we switch it across into the... There we go. Into the sixth row. Kyle Ridley from the SLM Academy, the pro driver, beside Jacques One-Pool from his same team, SLM Academy. In the seventh row, Trev Mortimer from Rogue Racing is beside Sean Doyle from the Vermilion Esports team. Joey Black, who I believe is not a privateer. He's got privateer as well here. I thought he was part of the SLM group. We'll have to check that. He's on the eighth row with Ash Glover from Rogue Racing. In the ninth row, Elliot D from the Pear-Shaped Racing is beside Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel. In the 10th row, Greggy Cook from Project 36 is beside Leon Amos from the SRB team. In the 11th row, Callum Hodgkinson OPR beside Cameron Hardwick from SLM. In the 14th row, Timmy Miles from SRB beside Mark Snow from the SLM Academy. In the 13th row, Jacob McIntyre from SRB beside Kevin Wakefield from LCR Esports. In the 16th row, in the 14th row, Max Donnelly from NZR beside Thomas Sonny Cena, who's way back to where we expect him. And in the 15th row, Tyler Sheaf from SLM beside Chris Tomlin from LCR Esports. As it continues, we are down to the 16th row. Ryan Price, privateer, beside Greggy Johnson from Team Greg Racing. 30 seconds to go. And Wayne Edwards from Webb Racing, Shane Mueller from Mueller Racing, Brad Dines from Dine Tune, 36th place, Stephanie Piccoli. And in the booth downstairs, we've got the race director, Matty Keane, with Joshua King. Who's Joshua King as well in the safety car. It looks, no, Martin Lipsky's in the safety car, but Josh is in the room as well with Greg Barber, and Martin Lipsky tonight is in the safety car. But let's get that all going. 2 SRBs in the top 10. Yippee! Yep, let's see if you can keep it there. Ladies and gents, we are go as we take off for the round 6 of 1 and 2 heats tonight of the Warren Brown Chowder GR86 Nationals. Daniel Byrne is doing a cracker there. Cruz McVie, he's got a nice little run there by Stevie Daniels. Carter Dines is tucking in beside Daniels and making it really hard for him as he comes through.
This isn't going to end well.
Yeah, Ducky Gowans is beside Wassell. Wassell beside him as well. Then you've got Mitchy Noble, Davey Gallo, Kyle Lavery, all tucked in beside each other, making it very hard for each other coming through as they go too wide across that corner and tucking in through the Moto S's as we come through and start getting ready to cross the bridge. But tell you what, Cruz McVie is taken off beautifully. Stevie Daniels, Carter Dines side by side. Dines has got the acute line coming through there. He hugs the apex very tightly, gets it done nicely and gets away from Stevie Daniels beautifully. Dougie Gowans has popped in there into 4th place. Mitchy Noble up into, 5th place. Brent Wassell's tucked in. Oh, look at Gowans having a bit of a sniff there. Him and Mitchy Noble are having a bit of a go there. Mitchy Noble is behind him at the moment, giving Gowans a bit of a tap to the old fella, saying, "Boo, would you mind moving over, please?" Noble's trying to go under brakes as they come through the final corner. Gowans gets the run on him beautifully. What a great bit of work there by Gowans. A spectacular run through. Shane Doyle He's up first, 3 places. Thomas Cooley up 5 as the biggest mover so far. Carter Dines is up from 4th to 2nd at the moment as we can see them coming through the first corner. McVee has taken it beautifully on the inside line. We've got Dougie Gowers trying to take it to Stevie Daniels. He's got the inside line coming through, the outside line coming from the next corner. Oh, Daniels is giving him a bit of pressure, making sure he stays out wide. He's got the inside line beautifully covered. Is it an over or under? Not quite done, but Mitchy Noble is waiting to pick up the pieces as well. Noble is getting pretty close there. Oh, Daniels runs across that wet bit. It takes him out wide. He loses some traction as he's coming up the hill. Here comes Dougie Gowers putting the pressure on the acute angle. Side by side. A little bit of door running. Gowers gets it done beautifully. Daniels just touches the apex on the outside. Mitchy Noble gets his nose in there and gets it cut off. But then we got Brent Wassell coming through and Kyle Lavery putting the pressure on as well. This is spectacular already, man. Whew. Tell you what.
We were 3 wide into turn 1 and nobody died.
Yes, that's right.
How?
Lavery and look at this. Oh, you spoke too soon. That's Ryan Price. And Brad died straight into him, giving him a right cross into the chin. I just saw Lavery and Carter Dines on the second screen go side by side. 2 wide. They're still side by side in the second screen down the bottom. He's taken it. Oh, he's ducked in behind Lavery. Lavery has got Gallo in front of him and Daniel Byrne behind him. Pressure is on. Oh, my God. Oh, Ridley comes barreling through and takes out the rear end of Lavery. And look at the 4-5 wide.
What is this?
The pressure.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
5 wide through the back.
How? What?
That's
is
one
this?
pull. Jacob Trader, Mortimer.
Yep, you saw that one coming.
Oh, it's gone round. It's gone round. They've gone round down the back. There it is. It went sideways everywhere. I tell you what, man. That was the 5. That was 5 wide. Then that was 5 wide. Let's have a look at that. We can slow it down.
I just
look at this.
there they go. I don't even know who you would attribute fault to. Oh my God! Oh no! Oh.
Did you see how far back Callum Hodgkinson got thrown off the base of that wall?
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. Look at that. Oh, there was 2. You know what? There's two separate incidents there. There's 2 separate instances. There's one where Jackson Trainer gets rotated and behind him as well. Yeah.
Oh, meanwhile, Noble's off.
Yeah, he's crab walking at the moment. Jacob Trainer's car is bent. That doesn't look right, does it? Look at that. Look at that. Look at it coming down. It's like he's drifting it.
Rolling. They hating.
That thing is not looking good at all. We are still live, though. We are still racing. Bottom screen, Lavery has got himself back to some fighting moves. He's got Ridley in behind him, and he's got Mitchy Noble in front of him, so that he knows them both very well. But the battles are still going hot everywhere. Cruz McVee has got 3/10 on Carter Dines. He's flashing the lights at the moment. Maybe has he got someone in front of him? I don't think he has. No, I think he's just flashing maybe for us.
No, but I think he has someone behind him because all of a sudden dying.
Oh, look at that little bit of a drift by McVee as he's coming through. That would have cost him a few tenths and some pace out of that corner. Dines is trying to get in there. They're side by side, wheel to wheel. Are they going to swap some pace as they come into the third? Who's going to break earlier? Yes, McVee's broke just a fraction earlier, and Dines is taking it through. Is he going to get the over-under? No. Dines comes back into the centre line and blocks it off nicely. That was a very tough angle to come through, but it's not over because McVee is very good on the brakes. And have a look at the pressure he's putting on straight away. This is going to be a fight all night like this. Cruz McVee and Carter Dines. Good to see Dines at the pointy end fighting it out. He just needs to keep it on the black stuff tonight and not on the mud and spin out. He did that last week, unfortunately. But there's a few battles going on. Oh, I thought Cutter was going to lose the rear end then. Bottom screen, you got Lavery chasing down Mitch Noble, who's putting a mega amount of pressure on him at the moment. Oh, look at them go. They're coming through.
Oh, no. Oh, we got another car around in the motor section.
Oh,
that was another... yeah, we're going to have to keep watching this.
He just got out of the way.
Oh, keep watching.
That was so close. So
keep
close.
watching, and right here.
Yeah, I'd say that was on the SLM car. Just at the glance then.
I don't know. It looked like Sheaf gave a lot of room to me. It just looked like Amos might have slid in the water, at least from what I saw that angle.
Yeah, I'll
also,
take that. Definitely.
I would like to point out that we're actually doing a 2040 tonight.
Yes.
Because I'm an idiot and I was looking at the laps and not the minutes.
No, all good,
yeah.
man. It's all good. But the battles are going everywhere. They're too wide down the back in here. The middle pack, Lavery is got at the moment Mitchie Noble and Daniel Byrne fighting side by side over the bridge, getting through the pointy end. It looks like Mitchie Noble's done it. Lavery and Daniel Byrne has got past Lavery and got into that second position in front of him. But as we go and look at this, he's on. Kev Wakefield is trying to take it on the dirt. What's he doing out there? I think he's just held too much pace and missed his brake marker.
Yeah, he radioed in for Racing Room, and upon the first viewing of it, honestly, I couldn't tell either which way from that quick shot we had of it.
I couldn't say from that angle either, but it looks like the room disappeared. There's a certain point where
Lavery almost did the same thing. He's able to get it back on the track before it was too late.
Yeah, you got to look at who's got rights in the corner. If the guy in the front's got the rights in the corner, and you sometimes you just got to pull out to look. We're all racers out there, yeah, but sometimes you got to pull out to race another day, yeah. You got to if you want to stay on track, you got to. Oh no, there goes Joshy King. He got to punt it and rotate it around. Brent Wassell's in something different as well. Wassell's got his Partridge Family livery on at the moment.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Carter Dines is during that whole excitement. We'll see if we can find it. Oh, he's hit the puddle and rotated round. Wassell. Oh, he's got it out of the way. Very lucky he got out of the way. That could have been a big pile up on that corner.
He monster trucked over the edge right there. Also, we might want to keep an eye on the final corner because Kevin Wakefield's trying to bring it back to pit road. Oh, this could turn interesting. I'll just say that.
Now it looks like he's made it back.
Oh, he's trying. Come on, you can do it.
He's just made it back in time to be clear of all the carnage in front of him.
Can I point out how diabolical that pit road entry is?
Oh, it is. It's terrible. We've seen many an accidents happen in that pit exit. Cars being in a lot of different categories. Cars being rear-ended as they come in to that pit entry. Here we go.
So this is interesting. So. Yeah, so Cruz McVie radioed that in because Brad was in front of him, and I'm not gonna say that's how Carter was able to get ahead because I wasn't able to see where exactly Carter was able to make that time. Yep. But obviously Race Control deemed it to where it cost Cruz enough time that they felt it was necessary to that is a pretty big penalty they just slapped down.
I think it was unsportsman conduct.
It was. So,
yeah. Well, we got two wide. Here we go. Daniels has got. He that through beautifully. That was a great move over Mitch. Then he slid straight across him. Really controlled that car beautifully. As we've got Stevie Daniels still up the pointy end, the Pro-Am in 5th place and mixing with these boys. Oh, where's Mitch going? He's trying to pass off the track. Where? This isn't Monster Trucks, Mitchie. You need to get the logo, get a grip tyres on there for that sort of passing. But Lavery is right up behind him as well, so the pressure is on. Great battling in the top 10, man. It's very close everywhere. Bottom screen, Carter Dines and Cruz McVie. Yeah, that was Joshy King's off with Greg Johnson and Stephanie Piccoli somewhere.
And another thing that makes this this track difficult is that right here the curbs are fine, but like in like the figure 8 section, the curbs are just kind of like, it's like a little, like the where the water kind of runs off on the street. Yeah, like the I forget the word I'm looking for, but you see it's kind of like a little ditch with like a wall. It's basically just like a street curb, and you see a monster truck over it and launch into Stevie Daniels.
Yeah, Greggy Johnson nearly got taken out too. He came out right on top of these boys, right where Lavery was coming across as well. But Mitchy Noble is throwing this car everywhere at the moment. I think he's trying to even use as much dirt as bitumen to get through there. Another tap on Lavery. That's the second time he's tapped Lavery from behind. And now Ridley's tapped him behind. Now Mitchy's got the run out of the top of the hill. He's got side by side at the moment. He won't be giving that space around. He's got to make sure he leaves enough space for Lavery on the inside and the outside. Oh, pushed Lavery off track there. He definitely didn't give Lavery room there. I would be calling that in if I was him. And if you're listening, Lavery, call it in.
And he's trying to fight back as the other Kyle's trying to follow him through.
Ridley's just waiting for the mess to open up. Oh, look at this. Beautiful driving through that space given everywhere. Lavery has got Ridley all on the back of him. He's got the run coming through. He's taken the toe and dragged him right across in front of Mitchy Noble. Noble's hopped on the back of this as well with a bit of a double toe coming through. Noble's having a look. Ridley's making a move to make sure that Noble can't get in there. Great bit of driving by all three there, but look at this. Dines is having an attack there from McVie.
That's 5 spots lost. 7 now. Oh, that's a costly mistake.
Who was that?
Lavery.
Oh, there you go. I didn't see it. Was that with Mitch Noble? Doesn't matter. We'll keep going because the pressure is on. Dougie Gowans is caught up to these boys while they're battling away and we're flapping our gums. Dougie Gowans is on the fastest lap of the 1:15.231 with 6 minutes to go, people. And he has put his hat in the ring for this final battle as they come through the last few laps. We're doing a lap as a 1:15, so we'll get about 3 and a bit laps here, maybe 4, depending on when they cross the line for the final lap. But they're coming through. McVie's on the back with 3/10 on to Dines. Then McVie has got Gowans with 4/10 behind him. The toe is very strong here. They're down to 2/10 at the moment. Will McVie get close enough to make a move? Not quite enough, but he's got the pace coming through the left-hander coming up just now after the bridge. Is he going to be able to get in underneath him and get him over the bridge? He's getting ready for a move here. Look at him. He's got the inside line. He's having a look to see if he's going to do it. Not quite yet. Not close enough. But Gowans is right there as well. 3/10 on the back of McVie. These boys are going to be fighting it off to the very end now.
The Ridley and Noble battle is also heating up again. Mitchy able to get the spot back on Ridley. Oh, and Ridley goes wide, going up to the bridge.
Yeah, look at Ridley's got Sean Doyle on the inside of the White Knuckle Racing team having the pressure on. Oh, just kissed him on the back a little bit. Set Ridley wide. Doyle's come through, though. Ridley's gone and touched a bit of the dirt, and Doyle's come through nicely on that. As you can see him coming through. Look at that. Cookie's on the back. We've got Cooley, Mortimer, Wassell, and then Lavery's coming up slowly behind these boys as well. What a battle. These cars have not left each other at all, this second lot of cars. We've got Dines and McVie up the front, then with Gowans. Then we've got Gallo and Byrne in their own little world. Stevie Daniels is just in cruise control. Mitchy Nobles is pulled away from this battle pack with Sean Doyle, Ridley, Cook, Cooley, Mortimer, Wassell, Lavery, and they are being slowly chased down by Hardwick. Lavery is just about to have a go at Wassell as we can see it. He's having a see if he can get through. Putting the pressure on. Also Mortimer just in front of them. You can just see them as well having a look as well. Tell you what, this reverse grid's going to be spectacular, isn't it?
Yeah.
As you had an evil laugh. Let's have a look what the back of pack is doing at the moment. Joshy King is cruising it there. He's chasing down Who is that? He's in front of. I think that's Kevin Wakefield. Yes, it is. He's having a bit of a battle with Wakefield, and seeing how they can go. Maybe it's not. Oh, nice touch of the wall there by Gowans.
Yeah, this is where you're really starting to see the struggles in passing rear its ugly head, and the fact that all three of them are pretty much running nearly identical lap times. You just can't get the pace difference to even set up a move, as McVee's having to go real defensive on Doug.
Yeah, he has. It's starting to cost him time too. I think he's decided if I want to keep the second step, I'm going to have to fight Dougie here and forget about Carter, let Carter go, and hopefully Carter makes a mistake at some point. We're down the last 2.5 minutes, people, and we are doing 1:15s. So it looks like we may get the 2 regular laps, maybe an extra one for the white flag. Oh, McVee sends a bit of dirt Dougie's way. Dougie's all over the back of him. That's going to cost McVee later on. Oh, more dirt. The rear end's going to get unstable, especially they come over this hill and they go to brake as they come down to the final corner. Critical point right here. McVee doesn't have the traction coming through. Dougie has got the cleaner tyres coming through nicely. Taking that very well there, Dougie. It was the fact that McVee touched the dirt a few times on the left tyre, on the rear right, and now it's going to take him a few corners to get that clean again. Dougie is just off the wall, a car space, so the McVee can't get in underneath him and has to try to stay in behind him. Great bit of driving there by Dougie Gowans, and he is now going to be able to start attacking Carter Dines. But Carter Dines, during that little battle, has pulled away 1.5 tenths. Oh, he's got.
Yeah, slap traffic is not helping at all.
Yeah, Wakefield needs to get out of that way and let him race his race line. What are you doing, Wakefield? Move. Let that driver, the lead driver, take his race line. See, that unfortunately was a bit of lack of experience there from Kev. He made that way too hard for Carter coming through.
Yeah, that costs him half a second.
Yeah.
But Doug's going to only have one more lap to try to make anything. I don't know if it's going to be enough time. Oh, Kyle Lavery has just left the session.
Oh, no. What happened?
I don't know.
He's still in iRacing.
Oh, and Trev Mortimer, look at that. He is coasting.
At that car. That is clapped out. The whole front end is gone on that final lap, ladies and gents. We are looking at, Mortimer. Oh, that's what happened to Mortimer. Oh, straight into the wall. He's just missed his brake marker big time. Oh, God almighty. Here we go, ladies and gents. We are on the final lap. We've got Carter Dines, who has been battling it there with Cruz McVee. Cruz McVee led the first few laps coming through. He got himself away. We don't know whether it's going to be looked at further or not. But no, well, obviously it won't be because Brad got his penalty for obstruction of whatever that penalty was and caused. But here we go down the back end. They come under brakes as the car just getting out of the way. Final corner coming through. Heat 1 of the round 6 as Carter Dines coming through the last few corners. Nice little dip there coming through under brakes in the final corner. Dougie Gowans is all over the back of him. I think it's way too far behind him to get anything else done, but he's going to drift him all the way through. Carter Dines takes the first heat for tonight of the Warren and Brown Chowder GR86 Nationals round 6. Cross the line, followed by Dougie Gowans in second place and Cruz McVee from the Koala Cartel in third. Davey Gallo is coming across there nicely as well, coming through and getting all the Carling boys across the line with Daniel Byrne behind him. Mitchie Noble in 6th place brings it home. Sean Doyle in 7th, Kyle Ridley 8th, Greggy Cook 9th, and Thomas Cooley 10th. It looks like the first of the AMs is Brent Wassell Pro-Am or AM?
AM.
AM. So Brent Wassell takes the AMs. And who was the Pro-Am I just saw coming through there? And
Cam
the Pro-Am. Is it Hardwick? Let's just get up the screen a bit.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Stevie Daniels. He's all the way down.
Oh, all the way
in
down to
20
20th. There's
seconds.
no. Yeah, so Cameron Hardwick did get the AMs. Well done there for Cam. So, ladies and gents, Carter Dines come out first place beside Dougie Gowans and Cruz McVie. The winning of the AMs was the Pro-Ams was my brain's just gone, man. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Carter, here we go. Hardwick there it is, yeah. Look, they're reviewing a few incidents still down the bottom. My brain's left the building big time. We get 5 minutes to get themselves ready for it, and as we go through, we'll have a look at the grid as it finished. And while you're there, like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, and let us know who you support and who you follow. So we'd love to be able to switch the second camera to people you're wanting to see. No one on track at all, ladies and gents. This is how it finished. We have got pros all in the top 10. Carter Dines took it out with a lap time of 1:15.606. Dougie Gowans came across second for SLM. Cruz McVie took the third place for the Koala Cartel. Davey Gallo from the Carlins Motorsport team came across in fourth, and Daniel Byrne, his teammate, came across in fifth place. Mitchie Noble from SRB in sixth. Sean Doyle from the Vermilion Esports team in seventh. Kyle Ridley in eighth for the SLM Academy, and ninth, Greggy Cook from Project 36, and 10th, Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel. That is your reverse top 10 as well, so get ready for that. Brent Wassell from Axiom takes it out for the AMs for the first heat. In the 11th place, Cameron Hardwick takes it out for the Pro-Ams in 12th place. Not bad return for those two boys. Chrissy Tomlin comes out second for the Pro-Ams in 13th, and Elliot D from the Pear-Shaped Racing team in third place for the Pro-Ams in 14th place. Max Doyle from NCR is in 15th place. Jacob McIntyre from the SRB team in 16th. Tim Miles from SRB in 17th. Thomas Sunny Cena, SLM Academy in 18th. Second place for the AMs is Joey Black, who is the privateer in 19th place, and Jacques Swampel, Pro-Am from SLM. In the 21st place is the third place getter for the AMs, Ash Glover from Rogue Racing. 22nd place is Stevie Daniels from the LCR team. Sean Newlands from Mueller Racing, 23rd. 24th is Wayne Edwards. 25th is Liam Amos. 26th, Tyler Sheaf. 27th, Trev Mortimer. 28th, Joshua King. 29th, Jacob Trader. 30th, Greggy Johnson from Team Greg. 31st place, Ryan Price, Stephanie Coley in 32nd, Cole Lavery in 33rd. Not sure what happened there with Lavery. And 34th, Kevin Wakefield, and 35th, Mark Snow. Brad Dines in 36th, Callum Hodgkinson in 37th. And there we have the race director, Greg Barber. Martin Lipsky is the safety car driver, and the race steward is Matty Keane. But I tell you what, it's a tough race for some of the boys out there. Lavery got mixed up in all sorts of stuff at the moment, so I'm not sure what happened to him through all that, whether it was with Mitch or someone else. And at some point, I guess we'll hear about it. But tell you what, that was some tough racing through there.
Yeah, I'm not sure, because it didn't seem like there was any contact with what kind of sent him off and to the back. And then what ended his race, didn't see what that was either. But part of me is wondering, because I believe him and Daniels were around the same running position, so I wonder if what happened to Daniels and what happened to Lavery could be related in some way, shape, or form.
Possibly. Well, with so much action on track, it's hard to get everything, and we always do our best to get as much as we can. There's a few people out on track at the moment. Still, Daniel Byrne has gone out on track. He's testing it out. What's the weather like? That's a question. Is it going to get wet again? Is that the question?
No, the forecast is terrible. It's perfectly clear.
Oh no. Oh, no. Well, we thought we might get a bit of wet stuff out there, but we did get it for the practice session, which makes it hard for the boys to get ready for a race, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's what kind of sets everyone apart is being able to develop the skills to have speed, and no matter what the session throws at you. But yeah, it does make it difficult for those in, say, the AMs or the pro-AMs that are still, developing their speed and their consistency. And so it's hard to do that when you can't nail down what you're going to be racing in to begin with.
This is very true. Very, very true. Some of the boys are out in the grid already. We have got a few seconds to go still, probably about another 3 minutes to go before they all start jumping on the grid. If you're out there, hit the like and subscribe button, because there's still a lot of people that view our shows regularly that haven't liked and subscribed. So please do, because it helps us out and hopefully gets our algorithms moving at some point. Anyway, this is the reverse top 10 as you can see them. Thomas Cooley is in the front row beside Greg Cook. Both boys do extremely well up the front, and weapons. Cole Ridley has got himself the third place. Some critical points there for Mr. Ridley, if he can maintain that position. In fourth place is Sean Doyle from the Vermilion team, and Mitchie Noble from SRB in the fifth place. In the sixth row, we've got Daniel Byrne from the Carling Motorsports beside Davey Gallo, his teammate from Carling Motorsports in seventh. Cruz McVie, sorry if you can hear my dog barking then, in eighth place beside Dougie Gowans from FTR SLM. In ninth place, Carter Dines from Dine Tunes in 10th. That's your top 10 as they finished in the reverse grid. Brent Wassell, the AM, in 11th place is beside Cam Hardwick from the SLM Academy boys. Chris Tomlin from LCR is beside Elliot D from the Pear Shaped Racing. Max Donnelly from NZ Racing is in the 15th place beside Jacob McIntyre from the SRB Brotherhood. Timmy Miles from the Brotherhood as well as in 17th beside Thomas Sonny Cena from the SLM Motorsports team. Joey Black, the privateer, in 19th place. Jark Swampool from SLM in 20th place. As we go further down the grid, and there is a fair few boys in that grid, let me tell you. And one girl. Ash Glover from Rogue Racing is in 11th row with Stevie Daniels from LCR. In the 12th row, Shane Newens from Mueller Racing is beside Wade Edwards from Webb Racing. Excuse my throat as it's disappearing on me. In the 13th row, Liam Amos from SRB is beside Tyler Sheep from SLM. In the 14th row, Trev Mortimer from Rogue Racing beside Joshua King from Team SRW Motorsports. In the 15th row, Jacob Trainer from SRB is beside Greggy Johnson from Team Greg Racing. In the 16th row, we've got Ryan Price, privateer, beside Stephanie Piccoli from Apex East Racing. Cole Lavery in the row beside Kevin Wakefield. And then we've got Mark Snow, Dines, and Callum Hodgkinson all coming through, all 37 drivers. Let's see if Lavery's going to take that. He must be in a world of pain at the moment because of the way this race panned out after his beautiful racing last week, and it cost him the top step as well with that little shortcut he took. But ladies and gentlemen, the lights are just about to go green for the 40-minute feature of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals as the boys all get humming and they go green, green, green. Let's see how they're going to come out of this first few corners, and let's see who can take the lead coming through. Thomas Cooley, we know he's a fast lad, has got himself with a great start straight away up in the top place. Cole Ridley side by side with Greg Cook, and then we've got Sean Doyle all the way on the back of Cookie as well, putting the pressure on. Ridley on the outside line, Cookie on the inside line, door by door, panel by panel, as they come through straight away. Beautifully done. Ridley has got it done over the back of Sean Doyle, so we're following in line straight away. Bottom screen, Max Donnelly is having a bit of excursion across the edge of the grass as they come through 2 by 2 for the back markers. But Thomas Cooley, who's had a bit of a off few rounds, has shown that he's got some mega pace. He's already 6/10 ahead and gapping out on Greg Cook and Kyle Ridley. Ridley and Kyle. Oh, Newens is gone. gone round, and I heard Stephanie Piccoli call something out, so it might have been contact between them two. There's Max Donnelly
Here's
at the
the
moment.
replay.
There's
Oh,
Ewan
Daniel went off.
that's he's got Ash Glover there as well. So I don't know if he could stop or not.
That's what
Oh
happened.
no! And his re-entry to the track has hit Stephanie Piccoli and brought her around.
Well,
I tell you what, Greggy Johnson really held his line there. And who's he with? Is that Mark Snow? Yeah.
Until he didn't.
Wait till he gets going there, Greg. You can't just keep going, mate. As these boys are coming through, ladies and gents, it is tough racing, and the mid-packs are all fighting for their final few spots before it all settles down. The single rows, another LCR by Stevie Daniels with one of the SLM boys. They got tangled up. They weren't giving each other much room at all. I'll leave that downstairs to the race control team to work that one out and see how that come through. But we've got Thomas Cooley at the moment. He's brought that out to 9/10 at the moment, just out of a second, and he's leading it away from Greg Cook. Greg Cook still got the pressure from Cole Ridley there, Sean Doyle, Daniel Byrne, David Gallo, Mitchie Noble, Cruz McVie, Dougie Gowans, Carter Downs, and Cam Hardwick, all following each other very, very closely. The pack behind them at the moment is very, very tight coming through. Cole Avery didn't take to the grid. I think he's gone through some remorse there with the way that race went out from last week, and then tonight impacted even more. So he hasn't taken to the grid. I'm not sure if it was technical or just the fact that he might have had it there. But the battle will continue because we've got lots of boys fighting it everywhere across the grid. Fights going like crazy.
Yeah, I don't believe Joshua King took the grid either.
Yeah. Oh, well, two of my boys sitting on the bench watching from afar. We'll see. I'll have a chat with them later and see what the story was. But the battles are still everywhere. Mitchie Noble is trying to catch Davey Gallo. He's got 8/10 on the back of him, but these boys here have not stopped all night long. Greggy Cook and Kyle Ridley have going for it again. Very close and very tight. Ridley's on the back of him like crazy. Bounce by bounce, corner by corner, apex by apex. He's putting the pressure on. The last time he did this, Cookie lost it a little bit and he got around him by putting the pressure on. Is he trying to achieve the same away? Cruz McVie's got a little bit of excursion, but back on. Thomas Cooley has set the fastest lap of the 1:15.193.
Did I see smoke there in the background of your shot, Steve?
I think there is a bit of... Yeah, the Mortimer just got by Cruz McVie by the look of it. So he's got... I can't even tell you right now because my SDK is not showing the correct order at the moment at all. It's doing my head in because at the moment it's telling me that Thomas Cooley is in first place, and it was telling me that Dougie Gowans was in second, but he's not. I can see that straight away, and it's just fixed itself. So thank you very much, the SDK gods. Bottom screen, I'll tell you what, though, who's getting a little bit of trouble with the elbows out is our OG guy, Greggy Johnson. He's out there as well. He was having a bit of fun, but we saw Liam Amos. Was it Callum Hodgkinson fighting with Jacques Swampole? That was who got caught up with Stevie Daniels Jr. earlier on. So they're having a bit of a stoush there too. Jacob Trainer is out in the world of his own at the moment. He's got a nice gap behind of Callum Hodgkinson.
Yeah, definitely not the knockdown drag out that we saw in the first 20 minutes. I definitely think the longer race is forcing everyone to take a little bit of a chill pill. It's telling when you see, yeah, like it's telling when you see the top three from the last race have not made any ground whatsoever.
No, they haven't. They haven't.
Oh no, I see that. And
as you did the Moz, there's Mitchie Noble gone round with who was it? Cruz McVie. Yep, Noble stuck there in the grass. I couldn't see whose fault that was. I only saw the aftermath of that. So we'll leave that there. There he is at the moment, Mitchy Noble. Is this the replay? It is a little bit. Oh, under brakes. Looks like that Cruz tried to get around, but didn't anticipate Mitch's braking point. I think that's going to be on Cruz McVie. Yeah, there's Greg Johnson getting responsibility for that one we saw earlier on, turning around one of the web cars. But the pointy end, the battle's still there. Thomas Cooley has got a little bit more pressure on. He's got the 4 tenths now. He had him about 8 or 9 tenths, just around the second mark for the last few laps. But now, Greggy Cook and Kyle Ridley have gone. Ridley is seeing the opening. Cookie has gone out a little bit wide to that corner. Cook is trying to take the line back, but Ridley's got it in there. Cook is going to get the elbows out. Oh, he's got the thing on 2 wheels as he comes around a corner. He's lost a bit of traction coming through. Ridley's taking advantage of that. Is he going to have enough of a go there to get him over the bridge? He's doing it before the bridge. Cookie needs to stay off that curb. That's what cost him then. He just got a bit too much air then and lost a bit of traction, and Ridley took well advantage of that in a big way. Now he's going to set his sights on Thomas Cooley. That little battle and that pass cost them about 5 tenths because they are now a second off Cooley as they're coming up the back hills. I tell you what, a little bit of action going everywhere. If you want to see it, you want to know who we're following and who the action's from, let us know and hit the buttons and tell us which team you want to see or which driver you want to see. There's a top 8 coming through there nicely side by side. A little bit of a gap there. Wassell's having a look there at the moment as well. He's on the back of Cam Hardwick. You can see Wassell's little patterned car in the back of this pack at the moment. On the bottom screen, Cam Hardwick is fighting for some dear life as Wassell's putting the pressure on. We've seen Wassell in the first heat had a great bit of pace on that car. The track is completely dry now. I can't even see any puddles anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is having to search around and worry about the water, especially right here in the corner before the bridge. That was definitely one of the worst parts, but thankfully for everyone, you're not seemingly having to worry about it, at least from what we can see.
Yeah, there's nice little gaps coming out now. We're hitting at the 10-minute mark coming up, so there'll be... I don't think there'll be any pits. I think these boys will... will they make it to the 40 minutes? I can't remember what they did last round, if they had enough to get to the 40 minutes or not. My brain is fading on me. But have a look at the screen.
Do I hope that there are pit stops because, oh boy, oh wow, there was almost calamity in the final corner. Oh no, we got one of the quaddles going around. I think it's Joey Black.
Yeah, it could be, but have a look at the bottom screen as well. There's a bit of a fight still going between those two boys. It looks like Joey Black's gone around and someone's cooked it. Oh, it looks like he's got a little bit of touch there. Oh, he got straightened up.
It looked like he was saved, and then
and then he's done it himself. Yeah, I think he did it himself there in the end.
Yeah, but I think that might have been netcode because that.
Yeah, I think it could be right there. I haven't seen netcode. We haven't seen netcode impacted race for a while now, so it's been a bit netcode free of late.
Yeah, but a car, I don't think one of these things is going to take that sharp of a snap at that part of the track without netcode playing tricks, because that didn't look natural.
Oh, Brent Wassell and Cam Hardwick both going off the track down the bottom there. I just missed what happened, but they've swapped places. I'm not sure if Wassell passed him on the dirt or not, but I did see some 11s on the grass from both cars. We'll see if we can check out that pass manoeuvre if we can catch it down there. Dougie Gowan's just hit another fastest lap, 2 fastest laps in a row, 1:14.516. So he's trying to catch up to Davey Gallo. He's in fresh air at the moment. He's got 1.7 seconds and catching up. But on the top screen at the moment, we've got Cooley having a bit of a go there. Look at that. Look how close that is now. Ridley, Cook, Daniel Byrne, Doyle, all on the back of each other. Oh my God, with Gallo and Gowans as well. Oh, look at this. What do they got here? Elliot D.
Oh no.
He's got Jux
Okay.
one pull. Elliot D under brakes.
Oh,
Oh,
big
look at
move.
that. He's done it beautifully. He's got it in the gap and picked it nicely. Is he going to be able to maintain it? He's backed it off. He's backed it off. I don't think he was confident with the inside line coming through there. And then Elliot D's having a look with his pear-shaped racing team coming through there. The boys are banging it over the bridge, aren't they?
That they are, and that's some great driving from Jacques right there. You know, discretion
I'm not
is the better
mistaken.
part of valor.
My SDK's telling me Thomas Cooley's in the pits, but I tell you what, that's probably wrong. It is wrong. Thank you very much, SDK.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, that's not the easiest part to go side by side through, and we've seen it not end well multiple times before, so that's a good idea to just back out and try to fight later in the lap instead of sending both into the green tire barriers, which we've again kind of already seen a couple times tonight.
Yeah, 100%. It's I can't complain. A little bit of bish and bash is good for us to get excited up here as well. I don't mind a bit of contact as long as it's not malice intended and all about good racing. But have a look at Ridley at the moment. He's putting some pressure on Thomas Cooley in a big way. It looks like he found himself some pace in the last few laps. And
and look at all the cars that have joined this fight for the lead. You made mention about the Truly train in an earlier broadcast. Well, this is the Cooley train.
This is the Cooley train. Up aboard, ladies and gentlemen, for the Koala Cartel's Cooley train. As they are going for it. This is a bit like Thomas. Dougie Gowans again, another fastest lap, a 1:14.489. He's lap after lap, the last 3 laps consecutively, he has got the fastest lap. He is now 9/10 off the back of Sean Doyle. He was about a second and a half at one point. He's been catching these boys regularly. In the last lap, he made up, what's that? That's about 7 seconds. 7/10, sorry, on the back of Sean Doyle. Hang on. Number 8. Who was that?
Tyler Sheep, but I can't remember.
Tyler Sheep. I don't know who that was on. I can't remember who it was on either.
Oh, look at Ridley. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't make the send right there. He had all the momentum.
He's just missing that little bit of extra pace coming through. Look how close they are at the moment, people. That is, seriously, that is 2/10 between each car. 1, 2, and 3. Ridley's having a look. He's got the inside line. Is he going to be able to duck in underneath him? He's worried about if he does, that Cook's going to be able to get him as well. If he tucks in too early, Cook will fall in behind McVee and press him on the inside line.
Oh,
and then he's going to be trapped out there.
Oh, we're side by side now.
Is he got enough through here under brakes? He's on the outside line. Cooley's got the inside. Oh, is he coming through? Not quite. He's gone very, very wide. Is that opening the door?
Oh, it looks to the inside. It sure has.
Oh, Cookie's exactly what we said. He's got to watch where he opens it up. Cookie's having inside line over the bridge, coming through a real tight right-hander for Cookie's got the disadvantage through there. Beautiful one by Ridley, but Ridley is now...
What a view.
Oh,
He
tell you
shuts
what.
the door.
Daniel Byrne was not far away from taking Cook through there as well, because Cook had the acute angle through that bit. He's got to slow it down, because otherwise he would have come out into Ridley. He's all over the back of him. Now Cook's got his rear vision mirrors all with Carling cars following him through. He's going to feel that pressure real good. Down to the last 24 minutes, ladies and gents. You can see the little battles, what they do to the harmonica at the moment, yeah? So there's a little battle there between Cook and Ridley, and all of a sudden, Thomas Cooley's pulled out 3/10 on them. He was at 3/10 with them. Now he's at 6/10. So all these little battles, they're not huge, but I tell you what, they're enough to impact some time and space on the track. Oh, there's some rotating around in the back there as well. We saw some smoke come up.
The far part of the circuit, not sure who that's from. Not anyone up here yet.
Nope. We'll go down. I'll have a look to see what everyone else is doing at the moment. We've got a battle there from Chris Tomlin. He has got these boys chasing him down at the moment and putting a great bit of work. Jacob McIntyre in his nice crimson red chrome car. But it looks like that Cooley has settled into a rhythm now, and he's going to just push hard, and he's pulling it out to 7/10 now. There's another, this little train here, they're not as close as the boys up front, but Chris Tomlin behind him, he has got around 6/10 between them. There's Jacob Trainer, Mortimer, Donnelly, Cena, Trainer, all following through, getting a bit of work around there. Michinova, Callum Hodgkinson having a bit of a fight down the very back as well. I'll have a look at that, because that's always a bit of biff between those two. Callum Hodgkinson is putting pressure on him. Here we go. 028, Callum Hodgkinson, 5-second penalty for cap contact in lap 9. Callum Hodgkinson's the biggest mover at the moment. He's up 18 places, but that's got to cost him a few. And the second biggest mover at the moment is Trev Mortimer, up 14 places.
You know, the windshield banners on the Carlin cars say driver 808. For the longest time, I thought they said driver Bob.
Oh, dearie me. Daniel Byrne. Daniel Byrne's got a YouTube channel, Driver 808. So, yeah, he does that sort of stuff. Race lines and all that sort of things. So, yeah, it's not Bob. But, yes, I can see how you see it. We're supposed to have... Yep.
Sorry to cut you off, but to cut back from my stupidity, we got the battle for the lead heating up again.
We do, and we've got 22 minutes left, so have a look at the battle for the lead. Isn't just there, the battle for the whole podium's there, all the way down to 8th place. There's 3/10 of gap. The biggest gap is Gallo on Byrne, and that might be tactical. That might be Gallo backing it off the cars so that Byrne can get away a little bit and put on the a battle for 3rd place and not have to worry about the cars behind him. So it could be a bit of strategy there between the Carlin boys. Here we go. Dr. Bob. Driver Bob. Sam Kudagazinos is taking the piss in there. Driver Bob.
Yeah. I don't think I can refer to Daniel Byrne as anything else at this point.
Yep, Driver Bob. He'll love any attention, I guess. Carter Dines and Sean Doyle have swapped places in this battle pack at the moment, and they're going for it. Sean Doyle's putting the pressure on in a big way. You can see it on the... Oh, no, where's he gone? In the pits. He's in the pits. He is in the pits. Sean Doyle's gone in the pits. The white knuckle racing driver has gone in the pits. So I'm not too sure if that's going to open up the door for other people to go in. Let's see. Is he going to...
Oh, side by side. Here's Ridley finally.
Yep, he's making a go of it. I don't think he's going to get it done. It's a tough spot to make it.
The squeeze.
Yeah, see, the inside line's not that good here and not that good on the top of the hill here as well, because you're losing. It's too acute to go inside line over the top of the bridge. The corner and the exit of the bridge just cuts you off a little bit too much. Dougie Gowans has done another fast lap. He's just on fire at the moment as well. Oh, both just broke at exactly the same time. They're catching... Oh, contact!
Here comes Cook!
It's gone loose. It's gone wide. Oh, cool. Greggy Cook has taken advantage of Ridley's lack of grip coming through there, but so has Daniel Byrne. Bernie's on the inside line. He's given him a bit of a rub. He's going to get through. If he gets close enough to him, he can double toe. No, Ridley's done a smart thing, gone in the pit. So is Stephanie Bacoli. We are seeing people coming in. Not a bad move there by Ridley, because now he's going to be coming out in clean air where these boys aren't fighting, and these boys are all fighting for it, which is going to slow them down. Very, very smart move. Very smart move.
Oh, man. Steph Bacoli pitted right in front of all them, and she was spamming the pitting in. She's like, don't hit me, don't hit me. I see what's going on behind me. Please don't hit me. Oh my God!
No.
Black flag, Kyle Ridley.
They
Oh
got a
my
flag for too
goodness.
fast entry into the pit. Black flag. That's going to cost him. Where's Lavery? This is it. You got to stay on the track because anything can happen. It all opens up. The things come around and go around in circles with 3 rounds to go. I hope it's work related that he had to leave and not deflect that he was deflated. I'll have a chat with him, but oh my goodness. He's still on the pits. No, here we go. Callum Hodgkinson is coming out as well.
Oh, here comes Cook. Whoa!
Oh, Cookie. Cookie. He's going to get there. Oh, Daniel Byrne wants it now. He's trying to... He's going to go for it. He has to go for it now. He's made that move left or right. He's got to go for it. Press him as much as he can. Try to get the late break. He has gone wide. He's got to watch the pit coming out. Ridley's come out in front of them. He's a lap down, and he's coming out in front of them as the pitted car, and he's got right of way coming through there as well because the pitted car on the exit has right of way, except in the qualies. It's the reverse around. But I tell you what, Daniel Byrne, Daniel Byrne, he's taking the lead now because what we also missed was Thomas Cooley going into the pits.
I'm fairly certain I screamed that out.
Did you? I didn't hear you, mate. I'm sorry. Let's see where Cooley comes out. There he is there. How's he going to come out on Ridley now? Well, the thing is, this is a false lead by Ridley. This is not the natural order of things. Cooley is down there in 11th place, in 12th place. We know that Ridley also had a slowdown in the pits too. So Gowans is behind him. He's pitted as well. Carter Dines is pitted as well. So we've got these boys there. You can see at the moment putting pressure on. They've got Wayne Edwards. Cook is in as well. Okay, this is going to be interesting to see where Cook comes out compared to these boys at the pointy end as we see them at the moment. But they've got a back marker in the way at the moment too. So he's got to get out of the way. Who is it? It's not Ash Glover. It's Wayne Edwards in the fluoro. Oh, that's right. He changed to a fluoro livery. That's right. I forgot about that. So he is... He's actually he's not a blue flag. He is just a class driver out of his position. Watch out, Dougie goes in. You got to get out of the way. Oh, Dougie Gowans followed him very closely. That was well done by Wayne Edwards. He didn't need to yield there at all. He was not the blue flag. He was on the same track count as those boys. But the question's going to be now, where is everyone else coming out of that pit line? Thomas Cooley first to pit, Dougie Gowans. Greggy Cook come out in 4th. So that cost him a few places, that pit.
Yeah, I'm surprised Carlin's cars haven't brought it in yet, especially being stuck behind Ridley. And looks like, yep, driver Bob is in. Whoa, Gallo.
Great bit of work by those boys. They're a very good team outfit, I tell you right now. They are exceptional team outfit. Thomas Cooley is now out there. He is got Dougie Gowans chasing him down in the big way. Dougie Gowans is behind him at the moment in his SLM gear. And we've got Timmy Miles going around in his gold little livery. He's on his own at the moment, Timmy Miles. He's in no man's round at the moment. Let's see where Gallo and all them are coming out. Who's coming out now? They've come out in front of them. They've come out in...
Oh,
no, they've come out...
Not quite. For Gallo, at least.
Look at this.
Byrne has...
Oh, that was very close in the bottom screen, ladies and gents. That was very, very close. Gallo is there and thereabouts. What's happened to Daniel Byrne then?
He's ahead.
He's ahead. He come out a lot ahead. Hang on a minute. 9 seconds on the... He was a full second longer on the sticks than Gallo was. So he's come out. Daniel Byrne's strategy has brought him out into top spot. But Dougie Gowans is just past Thomas Cooley as well. So Dougie Gowans is up there battling for the second place. But Daniel Burns is a whole second and 3/4 ahead as Timmy Miles goes into the pits and opens it up. And now Daniel Burns is in clean air and got the race going his way. But Oh, Dougie Gowans. Oh, what happened then? Oh, he crossed the pit line. That's why. His car flashed that it was going to the pits. That's what happened before as well when I saw Cooley go in. It wasn't him going in. It was him following the wall line and someone entering in the pits. All right, we're down the last 13 minutes.
Yeah, the question is, can he keep this advantage?
Well, he's definitely got the skill level, that's for sure. It's a matter of is Dougie's pace going to be too much for him? Because there's only about two tenths in difference in pace, in outright pace in their best laps. Thomas Cooley is about 3 tenths behind them. Excuse me, in outside pace, and Davey Gallows as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these battles come through, but not just in the pointy end, all the way down to 7th place. They're all only a couple of tenths apart.
Oh,
a little bit of dirt gets fleshed up. Great bit of fighting. This has been an epic night tonight, ladies and gents. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons if you don't want to miss what's going on here on the track. There's 20 of you plus what's on Facebook out there. This very second, we had a lot more a little bit early on. It's probably no nice times for a lot of people. But, yeah, hit those subscribe buttons because there's a lot of people that aren't subscribed that still watch this bloody thing. Look at the pressure there. Oh, my God, he's all over the back of him. Gallo on Cooley. It's only 2 tenths at the moment. You can see him on the bottom screen going hard for it. And then on the top screen, you can see Dougie Gowans putting pressure on Daniel Byrne. So the two Carlin boys, one's feeling the pressure, one's applying the pressure. Or Carter Dines the back of the Gallo as well now. He's joined the foe as well. This is slowly starting to get a bit hot, people, with what we got 12 minutes left. Oh, a lot of action still to be had.
The return of the Cooley train.
Choo-choo.
Yeah. Oh, Burns sideways off that same corner. Oh, Brad Dines is requesting a tow.
Yep, where is he? Is he in a dangerous spot? Brad Dines. No, he is in no man's land.
Blood is lost.
Yeah, he is. Someone give him a sat nav, will ya?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at Brad, but the slow zoom in was just perfect. That is some perfect camera work right there.
Where he come from? He's come. He's just asked him if he's able to move. Okay, so he's damaged his car. He's doing the honourable thing. He's ready to tow. He doesn't want to crawl back to pits. Oh, that's what happened. He over-rotated and it just went all the way out there. So he's done a bit of damage to the car, and he just didn't want to tow, drive back as a damaged car, and cross the road and get in people's way. So very honourable.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Burn,
leading on him. Oh, giving each other a lot of room. Gowans there beside Daniel Byrne. Gowans got the inside. Daniel Byrne, the outside line, probably a little bit faster at the moment, coming from the outside line, opening up the track as much as possible. Cooley's in behind him as well. Oh, Gowans, smart move, tucked in behind Daniel Byrne because they've Cooley got that run in behind Byrne.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, over under. Was he going to make it work? Not quite. Daniel Byrne, gutsy move there. Gowan's got a great bit of pace there. Too wide. A little bit of contact, a little bit of width. Cooley's trying to take advantage of this battle as well, trying to see where he can tuck into and do a Max Verstappen move and fill the gap after the battles come through. But also behind, you can see Carter Dines having a go of Gallo. He's got the inside line on Gallo too, pushing him through there. I'll take that to the second screen. You can see Carter Dines going from the inside line, pushing Gallo out wide. But I tell you what, Dougie Gowans well-deserved that top spot, man. That was some very gutsy driving into that first corner. The way he took that car into that corner, changing direction from the outside to the inside line in the last second was spectacular. Bottom screen at the moment, Shane Doyle's getting into the battle there as well. Greg Cook sends it from 3-4 cars back and takes it from Sean Doyle and Davey Gallo. He went from nowhere. He just set that with no sticker, no mail, no delivery label at all. He just went for it. All right, people are settled down a little bit out there. Race control is having a bit more of a quieter period at the moment. I'm just going to take it to Wakefield with his battle at the moment with Leon Amos behind him and Joey Black in front of him.
If you jinx that, Barbs is going to slap you upside the head.
Yes, he probably will.
This battle for the win is very much not over yet.
But have a look at an interesting fact here. Have a look at 8th and 9th place. Brent Wassell, the AM, in 8th place, and Cam Hardwick, the Pro-Am, in 9th place, exactly the same way as they finished in the feature in the first race, in the first heat. 196 is asking for connection checking on the car in front of him.
Yeah, McVie.
Cruz McVie is asking about Mitchie Noble.
Oh, Gallo! Kicking up a whole lot of gravel, and this might be Cook. Greg backs up.
He's got to watch it too here. There's a bit of a tow coming in. Johnson's giving a tow to Daniel Byrne. Byrne is trying to get out there for. Okay, so car 64. Car 64 is Jacob McIntyre. He had a connection dropout, and he pulled out into the middle of the field to avoid contact with anyone else. And now he's requesting tow, so he doesn't have to go across the field and create some carnage. So great bit of work there.
It could come.
I tell you what.
My goodness.
I tell you what. Lavery should be out there still. He could have finished in the top 10 the way things are going, worked his way through, because Kyle Lavery, his contender against him tonight, is on 23 places. So he's down in 23, battling with Elliot D and Wayne Edwards.
So Wakefield has also reported blinking issues on Joey Black, and I'm wondering if there's might be an issue with the server, because a little bit ago I almost dropped from the session as well.
Okay.
So.
Yep, and that's probably explains why SDK is mixing things up and muddling things everywhere as well. But the race goes on, because at the moment SDK is telling me that Sean Doyle is first. Yep, Kev's called lap 26, turn 4 and 3. Let's have a look. Where is Wakefield? Oh, someone's hit the wall in front of Wakefield. I think it was... Who was that? But panels went everywhere. I could see the smoke. Was it Joey Black? Who was it? Coming over the bridge. Someone took the exit wall of the bridge and creamed it. All I saw was the front bumper bar flying through the air.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything. We just saw the replay of the incident between Wakefield and Amos. Oh, Cook off, and that might give David Gallo P5 back, and it does. Oh, Cook went way defensive on Sean Doyle.
Dougie Gowans is thanking someone for getting out of the way. I think that's Shane Newlands. He's getting out of the way. He's got the inside line there. He's got to be careful. He's got some more guys coming around him. Gowans has got himself in a very strong position now. He's a full second ahead of Byrne. But Thomas Cooley has got Byrne in his sights. He's got 6/10. Carter Dines catching there as well. David Gallo's dropped up a little bit as this goes on. Maybe he's trying to just get some temperature back in his tyres, or get some temperature out of his tyres. Cam Hardwick, Jacob Trainer are having a bit of a tete-a-tete down the bottom here. Having a look, the Brotherhood has got Hardwick and Mortimer following them through. So lots of battles going all the way up and down the field, man. That's what I love about all our series, that there's consistently battles going through and you've got to watch everywhere. Down to the last 4 minutes.
And man, Doug has had some extreme pace tonight. You saw how fast he was in the first race. If he had one more lap, he might have got Carter Dines, and now able to, after playing it cool, just taking his time there early on in the race, just finally making his way through and just absolutely driving around Daniel Byrne with some phenomenal racecraft and just starting to pull away.
Yeah. Starting to pull away nicely. Carter Dines is putting the pressure on again. Here we go. Oh, Kev Wakefield got an infringement for lap 26. 5-second penalty. So I'm not sure what that was for. Was that something we saw before?
That was the replay of him getting into Amos. That was playing
okay.
while you saw someone die.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, cool. I did miss that. Oh, Gowans. Did you see the Skippy Gowans coming through there? I did. Oh, that was like a four-wheel drift then.
That was.
Yeah, that was
also,
crazy fast.
The funny thing was that Wakefield was the one who radioed that in himself. So
okay, I didn't see it.
I think that might have. Yeah, I think that might have been a congratulations, you played yourself moment right there.
Okay. Have a look at Carter Dines is really hunting for those last few places. He's got to. Who's that? Get up line, Mitch. Oh my God, he nearly got. Who is that? Jacques Swampel. Then as he came back on the track, that was very, very close. Watch this. He's caught that. Oh, he's gone round all the way around.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. So what's he? Oh my God! What the
mother
of what
mercy?
You're supposed to hold your brakes there and let the guys get around, not try to rotate the car while this car's approaching you, Mitch. When are you going to learn that rule? Here we go, ladies and gents. We are down to the last 2 minutes. So we are going to get this lap, probably one more lap coming through. Yep, that's what they're talking about now.
Oh, no.
Oh, contact. Dines. Yep, Dines.
Carter's going to back off.
I think Dines actually backed off a bit then because he knew he touched.
Sure did.
Yeah. Just let him recompose himself and go to it. But ladies and gents, in the top three, we've got Dougie Gowans leading up. Daniel Byrne, followed by Thomas Cooley, Carter Dines, Davey Gallo, Sean Doyle, Greggy Cook, Brent Wassell. What a drive tonight. He is driven out of his skin tonight. What a cracking bit of work he's done there. Who is the current Pro-Am leader, though? Let's see the full ladder come through so we can get a bit of a hold of that.
And the important thing for Wassel is if he can hold on to this is going to be a mammoth amount of points because Glover finished 21st in race 1 and is currently running, I think, also 21st or 22nd.
Hardwick.
And yeah, this is looking to be a huge gain of points for Wassel on Glover in the AMS Championship because we are a white flag.
We are. Can you see Barney? I didn't see him. Is he on the bottom screen? Where is Barney? Where's Barney? It must be white flag. It has to be.
Yeah.
All right. It is or isn't? Confirm. Please confirm. Deny. Oh, here we go. Race Control says final lap. Thank you very much, Race Control. Loving your work down there. Dougie Gowans, ladies and gents, he's got himself a 2-second lead off this race at the moment and doing a spectacular job. We've got a few massive movers, though, before we get into Dougie Gowans taking that. He finished third. Did he finish first or second in the first heat? I can't remember. But Second. And Jacob Trainer up 20 places in 9th place, and Trev Mortimer up 17 places. Callum Hodgkinson up 22 in 15th place. So some big movers down there tonight, ladies and gents, and the fight is coming through as Dougie Gowans is starting to take the last few corners. I'm going to take the second cam and Daniel Byrne, and then I'll flick it to Brent Wassell when it comes to it. But Dougie Gowans is coming across the road to take the feature race, ladies and gentlemen, for the SLM Motorsport team, and takes the feature race for round 6 of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Behind him, crossing the line, is Daniel Byrne as he comes through and takes the second place over the boys at the Koala Cartel. Thomas Cooley in third
Mortimer
place.
spins on the final quarter. Oh, he's way off in the ditch. Oh, he's turned this into the hill climb, trying to get back up.
Yep, he's gonna get a iRacing black flag for cutting the corners there. And then we have our AM winner tonight, Brent Wassell, comes across the line and he takes the amazing bit of work he's done tonight, and then followed by Cam Hardwick, who is taking out the Pro-Ams tonight, both races. So pretty impressive drives by a couple of drivers there, mate.
No kidding. That was just wild. So many comers or goers, but man, when Doug got up there, he just really ran away with it.
100%. That was a spectacular drive, and it was good battles all the way through. All the way through. Just scribbling some stuff down. And wow, that was special, very special. It just, yep.
Doug doing donuts in no man's land.
Yeah, yeah. Their boys are all been notified to come down. Dougie Gowans is happy. He's worked hard for this one tonight. Worked very hard. Got a second and got a first out of all that. So did really, really well. Crack a bit of work. Well, now to the fun bit. We get to talk about these boys and have a bit of a look at who's finished where. Ladies and gents, this is how it was for the feature race of round 6 of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. As we can see, we got Dougie Gowans crossing the road with a 1:14.422 as his fastest lap, and the fastest lap of the night so far was spectacular work, taking out the top step, the podium. Second place, Daniel Byrne from the Carling Motorsports team came across the line 1.6 tenths behind Dougie Gowans, followed by Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel in third place. That rounds out your top 3. He was heavily pressured there by Carter Dines in 4th place, and followed very tightly by Davey Gallo in 5th and Sean Doyle in 6th place. Greg Cook had a fantastic start to the race, but unfortunately things got a bit loose for him from the Project 36 cars, and he finished a respectable 7th. Brent Wassell, the AM that was in a world of his own tonight, has finished in the top 10 in both races and taken the top step in both races. So amazing work there for Brent Wassell from the Axiom Racing team in 8th place. Jacob Trainer was the biggest mover. No, he wasn't the biggest mover. Very close to it, though. He got himself up 12 places into the top 10 in 9th place from SRB. Cam Hardwick, the Pro-Am winner tonight, got himself up into 10th place with a very respectable drive, taking that first race and the second race. Cruz McVie from the Koala Cartel in 11th place. Tim Miles from SRB in 12th. Trev Mortimer, the from Road Racing in 13th, and second place for the Pro-Ams in 14th place was Chris Tomlin from LCR Esports, followed by Callum Hodgkinson from OPR in 15th, and third place was Jacques Swanpool from the Pro-Ams in the SLM racing team in 6th place. Stevie Daniels in LCR came in 17th. Thomas Sonny Cena from the SLM team in 18th. Kyle Ridley ended up in 19th from the SLM team, and Max Donnelly from NZR in 20th place. The next AM, the second placed AM, is all the way down in 21st, a gap of about, 13 places. Ash Glover from Rogue Racing come across the line in second place for the AMs, followed by Wayne Edwards from Webb Racing in 23rd place for the AMs in 22nd place. Elliot D, Pro-Am in Pear-Shaped Racing in 23rd. Joey Black, Privateer in 24th. Tyler Sheaf from SLM in 25th. Mark Snow from SLM in 26th place. Shane Newens from Mueller Racing in 27th. Greggy Johnson from Team Greg team in 26th place. Liam Amos from SRB in 29th. Stephanie Piccoli from Apex Esport League in 30th. Few more to go. Mitchie Noble left the server with 3 laps to go in 31st. Kevin Wakefield finished 4 laps down in 32nd. Jacob McIntyre from SRB didn't complete the race in 33rd. Brad Dines as well in 34th. Ryan Price in 35th. And Joshua King and Kyle Lavery didn't take the race. But tonight downstairs, our safety car driver was Martin Lipsky, who didn't get a chance to go for a spin. And our race director was Greggy Barber, race steward Matty Keane. What a cracking night and what a battle we saw up and down the field.
Absolutely. Just another phenomenal knockdown drag out of a fight from everyone.
Oh, it was. It's you just got to love the battles these boys get into, the fact that they're not scared to get out there and have a real good crack at it, and the critical points that they fight for all the way through from top to bottom every week. It is special, very special.
We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service.
Just trying to reduce my screen because it won't let me do it. Crikey, give me a go.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, definitely personal. Definitely a me situation going on here. Let's have a look who's in the green room and who's ready for a bit of a chin wag. All right. Oh, the room is full. The room is very full. Well, let's bring in the AMS legend, ladies and gents, to come in and have a bit of a chin wag for us as he takes the top step for both heats. Ladies and gentlemen, Brent Wassel, come on in and have a bit of a talk, mate. What a way to go. That was spectacular out there, Brent. How did you feel out there, mate, taking the first heat and the feature race as well?
Hey, fellas, yeah. It was good fun. I actually was blown away that I qualified P2. I don't know what happened there, but everyone else must have been driving back in reverse or something.
I don't know, mate. You did a cracking job, man. You know what? You finished eighth in both. You finished eighth in this race, nice in the second race, and Cam Hardwick right behind you as well, did exactly the same thing too. So it was good to see you both out there. But your qualifying pace was crazy, and then you did some really good pace out there tonight as well. Like, I mean, your fastest lap was a 1:14.856, only 3 and a bit tenths off Dougie Gowan's fastest lap, and Dougie Gowans was on fire out there tonight.
Yeah, I felt reasonably quick, I suppose, and starting in P2, I didn't get my. I don't really know how to start in these 86s yet. I lose a couple of spots off the start, but other than that, when I settled in, I felt like I was fairly on the pace there for a while till I had a bit of a little bit of a hiccup. But yeah, it felt good in the car out there on that track. So I was glad the rain stayed away. I was a bit worried about that.
What were your thoughts when the rain came through? What did you think? Did you have enough practice in the rain in this car?
In that practice session, it rained for a little bit. I went out and I actually felt not too bad, but I was just worried about what was going to go on around me. I know they get pretty sketchy out there in the wet sometimes, especially on a small track like that where there's lots of lap traffic and stuff. In the wet's a bit sketchy.
And lots of puddles and lots of little bits of grass and dirt hanging around everywhere to get a wheel onto. But, mate, you did a cracking job out there. You're happy with the car and the way everything's going with it? Is this we're going to see continued Brent Wassel up the pointy end or what?
Yeah, that's the plan. I guess my goal really for the next season was just to get out of the AMs, and I think this is my second week now. I think I beat all the pro-AMs, so.
Yep.
It's looking good. Hopefully I'll keep the form up.
So this is good. See, a lot of people are scared to beat the guys at the pointy end, but you're actually looking forward to going upper class and fighting with these boys at the upper level, which is really good to hear.
Yeah, well, I mean, even starting P2 the first race, I was surrounded by all the pros, and I don't know. It's just fun up there. Eh? Like they're aggressive, but they're really like know what they're doing. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. They're respectful. It's respectful. Yeah, they give each other space and try not to get in each other's way. Yeah, it's definitely a good place to race and a good place to learn. But I'll tell you what, some critical points tonight, mate. Ash Glover finished in 22nd place in the feature, and he was 6 points behind you. So I reckon you've stretched that lead out a fair bit, because also Joey Black didn't have a great night tonight either. Greggy Johnson, Joey Black finished in front of Greggy Johnson in this race. So both of them are going to be equally putting the pressure on through. But I'll tell you what, 3 rounds to go, mate. It's looking pretty special.
Yeah, I won't lie. I was keeping a little eye on where Ash was sitting for those couple of races. But I think in the championship, he's a little while ahead of me. I missed like 2 or 3 rounds, I think. I think he might be a little bit ahead of me, and not next week, the week after, I'll be working, so I'll miss that one. But hopefully in the next couple of weeks and the last week, I'll be able to get some good points and see where we end up.
Well, if this latter's correct, mate, you are currently, before this race, you were 6 points ahead of Ash Glover. You were leading the AMs. All right, if this is the correct one I've got in front of me. And Joey Black was in 3rd place, and he was a further 29 points behind you as well. So it's close. Johnson 31 points. So every point's going to count. So that race you miss, you need to make up for it in the next few. yeah, copy. I like the sound of your leaderboard then, if you've got me on top. But yeah, well, I guess tonight I got some good points that'll close up the gap when I do miss that race. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm just having fun out there racing, really, which is the main thing. I'm not too worried about where I finish. Well, that's the plan, mate. Have fun and just enjoy it as you go. So who gets Mr. Brent Wassell out on track, mate, and supports your racing? Just sponsors. Tans Auto Care Yeppoon, Rel Projects, Rockhampton, VRS, Deadass Podcast, Livery Wizard for doing up my liveries for my cars, and everyone just watching, family watching at home. Yeah, I've just found the updated ladder, and you were right. Ash was leading you out at the moment, so the one that's in the system isn't the updated one, which is a shame. You were 103 points behind, but I reckon you would have made that up tonight in a big way. Wayne Edwards, Joseph Black, and Shane Newans had an average night. Greggy Johnson would have come up a few places as well, but also depends on some of the points penalties that were dished out as well. So, cracking bit of work, mate. Yeah, cheers. I reckon you send them in your list there, Sinka, and get them to change that. We'll keep the miles going. All right, mate. Congratulations on the cracking night, mate, and good luck for the rest of the season. Hopefully the battles come out to form for you and you get the title in your little grip, mate. But it's going to be a tough one all the way through. Congratulations again. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brent Wassell taking out the AMs tonight in the A-grade race and the feature from Axiom Racing. Take care, brother, and good luck for the rest of the season. Hey, cheers, fellas. Hopefully I'll be speaking to you next week. Well, fingers crossed, brother. See you, boys. Let's go. All right, ladies and gents, we have got Mr. Hardwick in the room. Hardwick's in the room. The SLM Academy driver who just got married a few weeks ago and tonight backed it up with 2 Pro-Am wins in a row for the first heat and the feature race. Mr. Hardwick, welcome to the room, buddy. How are you doing?
Good, boys. Thanks for that. What a bloody night to come back, eh?
Are you still on cloud 9, or the wedding is a distant memory now?
Nah, sort of. Went back to work this week, so she's gone down a little bit, but still happy as Larry.
Still happy as Larry? Well, you've got a nice wife to come home to and to celebrate with, so that's a good thing. Some critical points for you, mate. You're a little bit down the ladder at the moment. You were tonight in 13th place, but 13th place. You were not last. There's a couple behind you, but a lot of work to be done. But mate, how was it out there? Your car must have been really happy with you and your way you got around. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, no, I was struggling, mate. I went to the pub for a couple of skewies and wasn't sure I was going to make the race. Jumped on with about 3 minutes to spare. Straight in after the Dougie Gowan special, and away we went.
Dougie Gowan special got you the 2 wins for the Pro-Am tonight, mate. So that wasn't a bad effort. Still celebrating with the work colleagues, I assume.
Oh, no, I just took the wife down to join the footy tipping comp. They were putting this for the night.
Oh, nice work, mate. Nice work. And just managed to get back for qualifying and get the race running.
Yeah, well, they cut the tab off, so I said, righto, let's go.
Love your work, Hardwick. Love your work, mate. Well, you've got your wedding done. Now you can focus on the racing again and get a bit of practice in as well, I guess. We're going to see you here for the rest of the season, or you're going to have another trip with the missus?
I'll hopefully be back, but we'll just see what happens. Footy's back now, so who knows? I could be down to the pub every Thursday night.
You could be down a pub every Thursday night, but, mate, you're married now, so that might end as well.
Yeah, well, I bought a house about 500 metres from the pub, so that was probably a rookie mistake.
Well, yeah, because that's like having candy in front of a baby, mate. It's something she might not let you do.
Nah, she can. She's a good scout.
Love your work. Love your work, mate. Who gets Mr. Hardwick out on track, and you better thank the missus, mate.
Oh, no, bugger it. Nah, of course. So I've got to thank my lovely wife. She was absolutely stunning on the wedding day. Thank her for letting me race. Thank the whole SLM team, Academy, Motorsport team. Matty Keane, the boss, better give him a special shout out, and Dougie Gowns for the Dougie Gowan special. Also, thanks to the SRW crew.
We try to do our bit, and also you boys in the admin behind the scenes getting ready for season 2, I believe, as well. So it's going to be a bit of a ripper. The boys have got some killer tracks picked out, which will hopefully release next week. So keep your eyes peeled for what Hardwick and Cochrane and Price have got in store for you. All right, mate. Get out of here. Go say hello to the missus. Cracking night tonight. You've done a great job. You're driving better as a married man, so that's well done, and it's one step in the right direction already.
Nah, thanks, boys. Much appreciated. Better go make a baby now, I reckon.
What time is it? Yeah, 9:47. That's all right. I'll come and speak to you in 5 minutes. I think you'll be done.
No doubt. Thanks, boys. Have a good one.
Take care, mate, and say hello to the missus, and congratulations again on the wedding.
Thanks again, boys. Have a good one, boys.
Take care. All right, that's us demonetised. All right, who we got next, mate? We've got in the top 3, we've got Thomas Cooley coming across the line for the Koala Cartel. Ladies and gentlemen, the Koala Cartel seem to sneak one in every week, where it's a top spot, middle spot, or third place. And Thomas, I've got Cruz McVie on the screen, but it's Thomas Cooley. We'll have to change that Cobes downstairs. Oh, no, I've got Cool. What am I doing? Yeah, no, I'm right. Thomas Cooley is third. God, confusing me. How you going, buddy?
Yeah, pretty good considering I changed to a baseline set on the grid. So
yeah. And what you for the feature race?
For the first one, so I was P nowhere.
Yep.
And couldn't drive the car. Was scared to even get around the track. And usually I'm not down P18, I'll be honest. But
yeah, no, we were very surprised that you were down the back end when I was looking out to see where some of the drivers were, which we expected at the pointy end, and you weren't there. I was like, oh, something's going wrong down there.
I just couldn't drive. That was it. Couldn't drive. So
the car just wasn't agreeing with you.
No, and I got off the grid, changed the baseline, mucked around with the wing, and then that was it, and went to go. So I'm honestly quite surprised that I'm even here.
So finishing in, where did you actually finish? You finished, so you would have finished what, 9th or 10th? No, in the first race.
Oh, 10th in the first race, yeah.
10th, yeah. So you got the reverse top 10 was a blessing for you once you got the good setup running. But you had the lead for a fair few laps there, man. The pressure from Dines and Byrne and later on, it was Cookie was up there for a fair while as well, pressuring as well. How was that going there? They did do you a favour at one point. They started battling amongst each other, Ridley and Cook, a bit more aggressively, and slowed themselves down a bit. But could you feel the pressure? Can you feel them breathing down your neck?
I got a pretty good jump straight away and had a bit of a gap, and then I could see Greg was behind me, and I've raced with him enough to know that he's pretty clean and pretty tentative on his overtakes as well. So I knew I could kind of cover him, and we'd have a good race even if he kind of had a dip. But when Ridley overtook him, I got a bit scared. Even though Ridley's a good driver, I just know he'll take a bit more of a risk. So after that, then I kind of just held him up, and I don't know, I held him until the pits, and I'm honestly surprised that Gallo and Byrne jumped me in the pits, because I thought I had a good stop. But
well, they stayed out. Where did they go? They went in the pits in Byrne was in lap 33, and you did the same lap as well. But he, you know what? Don't know how he jumped you, because you were on the sticks for 2.82 seconds, and Daniel Byrne was 2.98 seconds.
Yeah, so I don't know. I have
Something
no
must have
idea.
gone wrong in the exit, or as you came in there as well, because I know the two Carlin boys came in together. Maybe their lap prior to the
Maybe they had a good
outlap.
overcut.
Yeah, because they had a lot of free air. They were with each other on their own through there, so they did a great job. Well, those two drive as a team, mate. You can't beat them. They the way that they drive as a team is spot on. They really got their tactics down pat. You Koala boys need to get a gum leaf to share maybe in the bowl before the race, because it's always one of you at the top and the other one somewhere near the back. You're giving each other you're not firing on all cylinders at the same time, which is a shame, because then having a teammate around you, it just makes it a little bit easier in this outfit.
Yeah, usually when we're around each other, it definitely helps, because we can kind of box people off or whatever, but it's a lot harder when you're out there on your own.
Oh, definitely. Especially when you want to make a move and you can't make that move because you know you're going to open yourself up to the other guy jumping in that spot you just vacated, and then all of a sudden you're too wide in the corner. But if it's your teammate, at least it's a good battle through it. It's a little bit cleaner. But, mate, crack a bit of work. Who gets Mr. Thomas Cooley and the Koala Cartel out on track, mate?
Easy Motorcycle Spares as always, and all the Koala Cartel boys, and big shout out to Ash Glover and Trevor Mortimer as well. They're doing amazing. Ash is driving real good as well, so
Excellent work, mate. Well, fantastic bit of effort there, mate. Looking forward to see how the rest of the season pans out for you, and congratulations on a great win. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Thomas Cooley, third place out on the podium, and the main boys out there doing a cracking job tonight. Congratulations, bud. We'll hopefully catch you soon.
Thanks, mate. Have a good weekend, guys.
All right. Take care, brother. All right. Looks like we'd lost Daniel Byrne just as we were about to speak to him. Where'd he go? He probably thought, I can't wait this long for Sinka. He's been muffling away and talking away forever. Oh, well, we'll grab him. If he comes back, we'll grab him back in. But ladies and gents, the OG, the original guy from the group back in the day, Mr. Dougie Gowans, comes across the first podium, top step for the SLM Motorsports team. Gowans, how are you doing, mate? How does that feel?
In a lot of pain, I have to say.
Why are you in a lot of pain, Mr. Gowans?
Doctor reckons I've got a torn ligament in my right wrist, and it was not fun tonight at a short
In your
circuit
right
like this.
wrist?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not even, what time is it? It's 10, it's nearly 10 o'clock. I'll ask you. 10 o'clock
Come
how
on,
you
bring
did
on
it.
the jokes. Bring on the jokes.
So you got a torn ligament, mate, obviously at work.
Well, I think so, yes, with work, run a mowing business, so, a lot of, high activity with the right wrist, and I'm off for scans and ultrasounds and x-rays on it tomorrow, so, I took a lot of pain medication for tonight, and, it didn't really work, so here we are.
It's now that I've got the correct ladder in front of me, it was well worth the effort, mate, because you've got some critical points out there. You were sitting at 802, leading it by 20 points on Ridley, and Ridley is, where did he finish? I think he finished in the top 10. I'm trying to find him at the moment. Where is he? No, he finished 12th in this race, and he is down 9, so he would have, I think he was in the top 2 in the first race. So some critical points on him. James Doyle had a rough night as well. So some critical points out there, top end, and where is he? My boy, Jacob
And
Kyle Lavery didn't finish the second race, so I think he's cracked it a bit, but he could have got himself back up to the pointy end because everyone else above him, apart from you, really struggled.
yeah, look, I mean, it was. I don't know. I don't mind this track. I guess I channeled the old days of the TCR around here when we used to race the TCRs with SRW. Me and Dylan DeBono. We worked out the track quite well. So I know the lines very well. I know where to get the pace from the track. So I just put that into practice, and off I went, I guess. I mean, but each week, as you're seeing, we're getting different drivers up the top, for each races. So the championship is really close and tight. I feel sorry for Kyle. He just sped on pit entry, so he copped a 40-second penalty for that. Otherwise he would have been right up the pointy end as well. And then obviously racing Thomas and Dan. They were really hard to fight and battle against. So yeah, it was a lot of fun tonight.
There's literally top 4. There's 60 points in it.
Yeah, not much, mate.
That's nothing. That's nothing. Yeah, and then you look at
we're in round 6.
And, correct. 3 rounds to go.
Leader. Yeah, no real leader.
And Lavery was another 50 points behind them, so he still is in a bit of a chance. I like to have a chat to even get him motivated, because you just never know in these. You've seen it before. You've won it as Keefe come across the line running out of petrol, and you come across in front of him. It all happens, mate. It all ends up coming down the last track, and every week a different winner, man. That's what's spectacular about this series.
Yep, absolutely. And it really is a fun car to drive, especially against these bunch of guys. It doesn't matter where you are on the grid. You're going to have a great battle. It is sheep stations out there. There's no doubt about it. So yeah, if anyone wants to come join in, look us up next season, and we're always ready to have more people on track with us.
Well, we had just under, I think we had 40 come into the session. A couple didn't make it through the session, but when you look at it, the whole grid, everyone is really knows how to race around each other, and we've got no dive bombers, we've got no over aggressive drivers at the moment. It's really the errors that we see, the incidents we see, are just slight errors that people make on track, which is just racing.
When I saw the grid tonight, the amount of cars tonight, all I thought of, right, SFL last night at Laguna Seca, what a nightmare that was. But yeah, I mean, I was so surprised that it was nice and clean tonight. There was nothing major. You had an incident here or there or something like that, but I was fully expecting big 5-car 6-car pile ups into turn 1, turn 2. It never eventuated, so kudos to the drivers.
Yeah, no, the drivers have been really well, very respectful racing. A lot of 2x2 battles coming through, and I've just realised that I've even interviewed everyone, and Mr. Watson hasn't got a word in. Mr. Watson, have you got anything for Mr. Gowans?
He's fallen asleep.
Either that, or he's like, I'm not talking to you now. Sinka, you just cut me out of the whole thing.
Oh, there he is. Hey, James, how are you, buddy?
Yo,
he's a blubbermouth, isn't he? He won't shut up.
Yeah, you learn to get used to it.
I know, mate. I know.
I do have one question to ask you. What weather were you expecting? Because I know things really kind of got thrown into a curveball because it seemed like it was gonna rain, and then it turned into dry. Like, what becomes how you practice and prepare for the races when you kind of have no idea what the weather conditions are going to be?
I only do practice in the 2 hours leading up to the session. Obviously you saw what the weather forecast was there. So when the rain did come during the practice session, we stayed out and drives for a bit to see if we can find out where the crossover point was in regards to going onto wet tyres. But then we were, pleasantly surprised that it started clearing up, and it kept clearing up, and we had a little bit of a damp race 1 and then a dry race 2, because I really suck at the wet, so I wasn't looking forward to any moisture at all.
Yeah, well, you were certainly good in the dry. A fantastic run for you tonight.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, no, look, I had to, stick my nose up a few places here and there and a bit of door to door. And, that's what these cars are about, I was talking to Thomas before, when you're running so close and you've got to try and make a pass on a track such as this, you do have to be a little bit aggressive because otherwise you're not going to get anywhere. We kept it all respectful, which was absolutely fantastic. And that just makes the racing awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome for the broadcast as well. We saw some beautiful 2x2s, some moves, people putting their noses in and pulling them out as well. A bit of hokey pokey, as you call it. But amazing driving tonight. Standards were off the chart. I think this series went from being one of the most penalised series in LR series to one of the cleanest at the moment. So it's gone a complete 360.
It's been clean for the last 3 weeks because Cam Hardwick hasn't been here, So now that he's back, things are probably going to change.
He did give you props, mate, and said, "I got to thank Dougie for his setup."
I know. Hey, every week, mate, jump in. All the boys at SLM. Got to set up, Dougie. Got to set up. I'm more than happy to work and share with those guys, and I've got to give them a big shout out, Matty Keane and Kyle. And all the other boys there at SLM who were out on track tonight. Sponsor Sud Speed. And I'll sign off now with you guys too and say thanks very much for the broadcast and thanks to RC. And as I always say, thanks for the drivers for coming along and being out on track with us and having some fun.
The drivers, take my hat off to them every week. They put on a great show. Me and Mr. Watson are just a cream on top, mate. There's nothing to it. Without that, we would have no flavour at all, mate. We would be just a bit of sweetness, and that's it.
You're the foam on the cappuccino, are you?
Oh, definitely the foam on the cappuccino, mate. Mr. Watson's a sprinkling of the chocolate on top, just to bring it up to the next level.
Yeah. Good on you. All right, mate. We'll catch up with you later. I'll see you next week. Maybe.
Take care, mate. You'll be here. Dougie Gowans, ladies and gentlemen. Dougie Gowans from the SLM Academy doing SLM Motorsport team.
Correct.
Not the Academy. He's gone to the next level. /FRT. Still /FRT. Congratulations on a double win, on a beautiful win tonight, mate, in the main feature. And keep the points haul going, mate, because at the moment you've got one hand on it.
I'll do my best. I've had one hand on it since I was 15, Steve.
Yeah, I can share your sympathy, mate.
See you guys.
Take care, brother.
Bye.
See you later. Ladies and gents, that was Dougie Gowans from the SLM Motorsports team. Mate, what a cracking night tonight. That's why I missed you the interview, because the second person disappeared on us, Daniel Byrne. I was looking forward to having a bit of a chin wag with Daniel Byrne, because it's good to see them up the pointy end, the Carling boys.
I know. I missed out on an opportunity to call him Driver Bob to his face.
I'm sure he'll watch it back and he'll see where it's at and what's going on. But that was amazing. What a cracking night! Look, I can't say enough about these boys out there. The way they drive and put on a show for me and you and Kobe to talk about. But we'll let everyone go now because it's already 10 o'clock and I've been flapping my gums for hours now with you. Thank you for helping me out, mate, and for being part of the team. Kobe downstairs for pushing the amazing buttons. And to all our sponsors out there, thank you for your support. Shunt Scenery, if you're into flight simulation and you're after some 3D rendering, get a hold of the boys. They do some amazing work. Moser Racing for the support through the SFLs and through the season. Phoenix Driver Development, if you're into V8 supercars, Gen 3 or Gen 2, get a hold of the boys, Laz and Ryan, and have a chat to them about setups and also about coaching one-on-one or in a team environment. They do some amazing work. Big shout out to Grim Industries. The lads down there are making some amazing things and they're shipping all over the world at the moment. I saw them doing a couple of Ferrari engines the other day, an Aston Martin engine that's going out. I think it's going out to Dubai or somewhere like that. So they're sending things to the States as well. So get a hold of some good Australian product and support them like they support us. And the amazing people at Warren Brown Tools. If you're after some tools, or whether you're a carpenter or a mechanic or I don't know, an aeronautical engineer, get out there. They've got something for everyone. They've got some amazing kit out there, and the stuff is exceptional quality. Get a hold of them and support them like they support us. Thank you very much, everyone out there. Like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons. We will see you out there on Tuesday night next week. There's no GT3s this Sunday. It's the week off, and we'll get luck to all the Aussies out there on the Albert Park circuit for the F1 and the V8 supercars, and the young fella that's driving for the Australian boy that's driving for Campus in the Formula 3s as well. So a lot of fun to be had out there, and good luck and stay safe, and see you all on Tuesday night.